Hey, what is up guys? It's me, Mitchell from TeamBluePhox, and I'm here with my stall burn deck. I love this deck really much, and it's really cheap to make. All the cards are really cheap except for two. I believe, yeah, just two cards are expensive. The rest of the deck is dirt cheap. So let's get started. And basically, why we haven't been putting up videos lately is because like YouTube's been acting weird or something like that, and I can't post these two videos up. So basically, let's get started with this. Start off with 3 marshmallows, because everybody probably knows what marshmallow does. 3 mecha bunnies. What Mecha Bunny does, basically, whenever he's flipped, you can target one card on your opponent's side of the field, and then actually any card on the field, and the controller of that card takes 500 points of damage. And here's a plus side: whenever he's destroyed by battle, you can special summon another one from your deck and face down the fence position. So it's really useful. Now 3 fencing fire ferrets. Basically, one of your main staples. Basically, what this card does is whenever he's destroyed, you can destroy one monster on your face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field, and do him 500 points of damage. So it's really nice to burn. Then one of your main cards is Lava Golem. 3 Lava Golem. He is amazing. Basically, what he does is you cannot normal or set this card, but you can special summon this by attributing 2 of your opponent's monsters and special summon to their field. So basically that and then during each of their standby phases, they take 1,000 points of damage. And in stall, you can stall them out. And if they try to attack you and you don't have any stall in your hand, you can use Magic Cylinder or Wabaku. And I'll get those later. Then one of the other cards I wanted 2 of them, but I don't have any of them, so I only have 1. But I would run more if I had the chance. 1 Fire Trooper. But Fire Trooper is basically whenever he's summoned, you can send it to the graveyard and deal 1,000 points of damage to your opponent. Pretty simple effect, and it's really useful. Now it's on to the stall monsters. 3 Battle Fader. Basically, when they attack, special summon and the battle phase. If they attack directly, not just attack. Now I'll summon, and now 3 Cyber Valleys. Cyber Valley is basically your stall, draw power, and then put your cards back on top of your deck kind of thing, because it basically everything that's with this card has to do with banishing. You can banish this monster from your field to negate attack and draw a card. You can banish this card and another card, face up monster in your field to draw 2 cards, and then you can banish this card and 1 card in your hand to put 1 card from your graveyard back to the top of your deck. So it's really useful in this deck, and you can do a lot of plays with it. Now these are 2 cards that are not really, they are useful in the deck. They're just there because I like them. Penguin Soldier. I'll switch this out for another one that does damage for your opponent's for each back row they have. But Penguin Soldier is a good substitute for It's really good right now. But it's basically you basically return 2 cards from on the field to their hand. 2 monsters. Starting all the time. Wow. Now 1 Mask of Darkness, because you do play good traps in this deck, and all the traps are useful to burn them out and stuff. So now it's on to the spells. For my main stall, 3 Swords of Revealing Light. You'd be wondering, why not 2? Because the 3 is so much more useful. Then next up, 3 MSTs to get rid of that pesky back row. Then here's the expensive card, 2 Power Dualities. These are basically one of your draw searcher kind of things that you use. And also, crap. This card is cheaper than that one. I know that much. It's really nice. They're really good in the deck. but you can run something else if you want. 1 dark hole to destroy all the monsters, of course, because dark hole, it's basically explains itself. Then 1 thunder shot. What this card does is basically deal 400 points of damage for each of your opponent's monsters on the field. So it's really useful when they have like 4 or 5 monsters. Then now it's on to the traps. 3 Waboku. Basically, you're just defending yourself. Whenever they like negate your like Marshmallow's effect, and you're about to attack you. You just activate Waboku and just keep them alive. The other trap, 3 magic cylinders. Because it's burn. Why not run magic cylinder? Then the last card of the deck, 3 just desserts. Basically what this card does is you deal 500 points of damage per monster they have on their field. So if they have 2 monsters, 1,000. If they have 4 monsters, 2,000. And if they have 5 monsters, 25. So this is really good if you're not drawing into your lava golems, everything. So this is thanks guys. So this is basically my deck. And if you guys have any like if you want to put your inputs and anything, just put in the comment section below. And tell me how much you like the deck. I really do like it. I win a lot of games with this deck because it's basically just troll and just burn them to death. So it's a really good deck. You just have to put your cards right. GX kind of thing. So see you guys and talk to you guys next time.